This is The Grip by The Plenteous Life. Integrity's secret mission. Why your legacy hinges on it. Welcome back to The Grip. I'm Becky Henderson, founder and principal coach of The Plenteous Life. Werner Erhard said, "Without integrity, nothing works." On September 19th, 1985, a magnitude 8 earthquake hit Mexico City. Whole blocks collapsed. In the same zone, the 44-story tower Latino Americana stood tall. Steel frame, deep piles, sound design. It had already survived a major quake in 1957 and later again in 2017. When the stress came, this structure held. Personal integrity works the same way. Most people treat it as a moral idea. Do the right thing when no one is looking. Useful, yes, but incomplete. Look deeper, and there's a little-known phenomenon of personal integrity that materially fortifies your life. When it's present, choices get clear and follow-through feels simple. Under pressure, it keeps your life working. Without it, life falls apart. This issue of The Grip looks at personal integrity through a structural lens, not morality, workability. For mission-driven founders, this is bedrock. It shapes your ease, your energy, your execution, and your reach. Curious what actually holds you up when pressure rises? Let's dive in. The integrity legacy connection. You want the bridge to be as strong as it looks if you're going to drive across it, right? That's integrity in action. Where integrity goes, so do trust and workability. Your legacy will rise and fall in direct proportion to the personal integrity you live. And the primary method for creating an unshakable foundation of it is simply this: keep and honor your word. No one told me in all my years of leadership training that personal integrity, first and foremost, impacts your trust in you. Really. Every time you give your word and keep it, self-trust builds. Every time you give your word and break it, self-trust erodes. Why it matters? Trust in yourself impacts every dimension of your life, personally, professionally. The source of your reluctance to make commitments or go after what you really want is that you don't trust yourself to do what's necessary to make it work. That's why hesitation grows. You opt for collecting more information instead of deciding. The real issue is not the unknown future. It's that you don't trust yourself for the outcome. Deep down, you can't count on you because you don't do what you say you will. That's it. For founders, trust in self is not fluff. It shows up as quick decisions, clear priorities, and a calm nervous system. Keeping and honoring your word is the singular factor determining that trust. Keeping your word. Question: what do you get when you take back your word? Answer: an unworkable life. I asked a client, what if for one day you do everything you say you'll do? He stared at me, like a man shaken from deep sleep, trying to get his bearings. His life wasn't working, and he suddenly saw why. That one question revealed why his team didn't trust him, why his clients were leaving him, why his stress was out of control, and why, most importantly, he second-guessed every decision. Every day was spent either cleaning up messes or avoiding them altogether. The issue wasn't time, money, or strategy. It was integrity. He rarely, if ever, kept his word. Keeping your word isn't complicated. Do what you said and by when. If you said 4 o'clock, be ready at 4 o'clock, not 4:01. Organize your day to make that possible. See, most people skip this part. They give their word, but don't take steps to intentionally keep it. What happens to your word after you give it? Do you guard and protect it? Or leave its fulfillment to chance? Honoring your word. Look, you will not keep every promise. However, when you do not keep your word, you can still stay in integrity by honoring it instead. That means being responsible for the impact of not keeping your word as soon as you see you won't be doing it. Number 1, tell the other party early. Number 2, own the mess without excuses. Number 3, bear the cost of making up the difference, plus any inconvenience. And number 4, decide what, and communicate how you'll keep your promise next time. I once missed a hair appointment. No excuse. I paid for the slot plus a larger than usual tip. My stylist tried to refuse, but I insisted. I did it to fortify my trust in me and increase my intentionality going forward. That small repair did what reminders and apps never could. It made my word alive and real for me. Honoring your word closes the open loop in your mind. It stops the quiet erosion that leads to doubt and delay. It turns a miss today into a lesson for expanding your capacity to keep your word tomorrow. And when you're intentional, honoring your word for yourself leaves others better off in the process. Here's a great test. If you put $100,000 on the line each time you gave your word, what would change in how you plan and execute your day? Now realize this, $100,000 is cheap compared to the trust you lose in yourself each time you don't keep or honor your word. Want a high-impact life? Then stop honoring your shifting thoughts, moods, feelings, and circumstances. Keep and honor your word. Become the X factor in your results. When you trust yourself, you move. You decide faster. You focus on work that matters. You say no sooner. Worry over your future disappears. You sleep better. Your calm becomes energy, and that energy becomes output. And the impact you're here to make materializes. So keep and honor your word for 1 week and watch your results get real. Integrity is a mountain with no top. It's a lifetime of practice, not a destination. And we've only scratched the surface today. More to come. Mucho más. Keep creating. This has been another issue of The Grip. From all of us at The Plenteous Life, may you prosper in every way.